All right, hello, and welcome to this kind of urgent weather alert here. It's around 3:50 in the morning, and I don't know, the power flickered here about a couple of minutes ago, and so I'm like, well, we have any storms around? And sure enough, we do. We have a line of thunderstorms in New Jersey that look like they're heading this way. Now, if we go to the weather and hazards map, you will see here that you can see here the storms on the radar looping for you. If we go to the weather, we have a tornado warning in effect here. It says there's no active warnings, but I see that red. That looks like for a tornado warning, flash flood warnings as well. So we have tornado warnings. We have very strong winds outside. Let's go right now and look at some of those. We also, you can see these wind gusts. Wind gusts up to close to 30 miles an hour here being reported at Kings Point. This is some of the energy from Fred that we are dealing with right now. So let me go and get to this latest on this tornado warning that we have. Here it is. So we actually, that is another tornado warning. We have a tornado warning in effect for north central Bergen County, northern Westchester County in southeastern New York, and southwestern Orange County in southeastern New York until 4:15 in the morning. At 3:47, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located over Monsey, moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. Tornado with radar indicated rotation right now. So that's one tornado warning, but I thought I saw another one up there. I'm guessing that is the one we saw on the weather and hazards map. And this is the radar right now that we have. Let's get this on the screen here for you. And kind of in the middle of doing other stuff, but here's the line of those storms. And they look like they may affect Long Island shortly. So maybe they'll just miss Long Island and hit the city. But again, we have some power outage. 343 people without power right now. On Long Island, if you look at that there, 343 people without power right now on Long Island. And so we are seeing some power outages due to these winds. If we go look at the power outage U.S. map, looking at New Jersey, 767 outages right now here. New York, 15,000, a lot upstate. That's where they're getting hit hard mostly, and also in Pennsylvania. There's also a problem on the Long Island Railroad that happened, which is ridiculous. There was a problem at Queens due to switch trouble, signal problems. Look at this. This happened most of the day. I was glad I was on the South Shore and I missed all this. Signal troubles at Jamaica. And this is what I mean about the infrastructure in the middle of the island. It's ridiculous. So there was equipment trouble. And then you'll see here that 6:39, there was delays at Queens Village. Again, I mean, they just put these new signals and switches in there, and they're already having problems. And they did wind up canceling some trains. 6:35 from Penn was delayed. Then the delays were 20 to 30 minutes. So there was a temporary service suspension. And this just goes to the crap infrastructure we have here on the main line, which is ridiculous. With a possible tropical storm now bearing down, all they do is take care of the South Shore, and that's going to be flooded. And then the main line will be the only thing that people are going to count on, and it's not reliable. So you can see here they canceled the 6:35 from Penn. So they did wind up canceling it, and they also delayed a train at Carl Place. They canceled the Ronkonkoma train too, the 6:53, so people had to wait a whole 40 minutes for the next train. And of course, I was on the South Shore. The Babylon branch was just fine. Of course, while they're sitting pretty on the South Shore again, all these problems are going on at the main line due to the signal trouble here around Queens Village. They're saying east of Jamaica, and these delays kind of persisted. So it was a huge mess. I didn't get involved in any of it because I was on the South Shore. They also canceled the 805 from Huntington. Wait a minute. That connects up with doesn't that connect up with the 649 from Stony Brook? You got to be kidding me. They made people wait a whole hour for the next train? 8:57? That is ridiculous. So unless they canceled the 649 too and wound up running late, I don't know. I don't see anything about that. But there you go. Chaos on the main line, and we're having some storms tonight. So I figured I would do another video about this again. And this is exactly the kind of treatment we get here on the main line. And this is what I mean. And while the South Shore just sits pretty, it makes no sense when the South Shore is going to be flooded. But this is what you get when you rely on the main line. Ridiculous. And leaving people stranded for an hour is ridiculous. The new governor certainly has her work cut out for her, because this cannot continue. They need to fix these signals. I don't care if they've got to install a whole new signal system. At this point, whatever cost is, we need quality infrastructure here on the main line, because this is the line people are going to depend on. That is inexcusable right there. 805 from Hudson Penn Station, canceled. Inexcusable. I found about this earlier, but I'm so busy tracking Henry and everything else going on. So it's just, when it rains, it pours. Speaking of pouring rain, again, looking at the radar here, we may be seeing some of this heavy rain. And once again, tornado warning in effect for parts of Rockland and Bergen County.